Nothing brings a family closer than a shared data breach, but scrambling to save your breached accounts doesn't sound like a good family activity to me. So in this NordPass Family review, I'm going to show you how this password manager can help you and your family protect your sensitive data. All right, let me be straight with you. I'm covering NordPass Family Plan today because it's one of the most affordable family password managers that you can get in 2026. Supporting up to 6 family members on an unlimited number of devices, it provides each user with an individual private password vault. All password sharing among members is selective. You choose what to share and what to keep private. Furthermore, one family member is chosen as an administrator with the right to customize privacy measures of the family. And the most important thing is that NordPass pricing for the family plan is extremely affordable while matching the features of other great password managers. For instance, comparing NordPass versus 1Password, the former is almost twice as affordable as the latter. And if you plan to get the NordPass Family Plan, do so with this QR code or the link in the description to get the best deal. To prove that NordPass is great for protecting family passwords, no need to look far. First of all, the NordPass app uses the modern XChaCha20 encryption algorithm to protect all the saved passwords, notes, and other information stored in the vaults. This is end-to-end encryption, so the data stays protected even when stored in the cloud on the provider's side. Secondly, NordPass is dedicated to a zero-knowledge architecture. The provider can't see any details in your vault, and the only information that they have is the one that you provided during registration. Thirdly, NordPass regularly verifies its security with independent audits. The provider is also fully SOC 2 compliant, meaning it can protect customer data across 5 trust criteria: that's security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. Fourthly, NordPass supports multi-factor authentication through biometric data, security tokens, or passkeys to make it even harder for third parties to access your family accounts. Now, how do you use NordPass's security and core features? The good news is that all the things I mentioned above are active right out of the box. There's no need to enable anything to get a secure password manager. Now, what you want to master first is autofill and autosave. Autofill lets me do this. I go to the website, I click once, and my password is in the login form. No extra steps required. Autosave is the reverse of this. Once I register an account, the account and password get saved in NordPass automatically, and yes, they can now be auto-filled on demand. Oh, but before you go on creating new accounts, it's a good idea to become familiar with the password generator. This little nifty feature here can create a unique and strong password, which will be as long and as complex as you need. Alternatively, you can select this section on the left and check which of your websites support passkeys. Passkeys let you log into a website by using facial recognition, fingerprints, or a screen unlock pattern directly in the NordPass app. No need for passwords, which could be stolen or leaked. Of course, if you do use passwords, websites can still leak them and other data, which is where Data Breach Scanner really shines. This feature regularly checks if your saved passwords and account appeared in recent data breaches and alerts you in real time, helping you stay on top of things. Once you're notified of an issue, you can change your passwords or delete accounts from affected websites. And if your passwords are old, reused, or simply not strong enough, Password Health Checker is going to detect those and notify you, once again letting you reinforce your accounts with new passwords. So if you really are worried about security, NordPass has some advanced features to protect your family. One I use all the time is email masking. This creates a fake email alias that I can use to register for websites or promotions and all that. Then when I receive important emails, they're going to be forwarded to my real email, while the spam, phishing emails, and other scam get filtered out. And even if the account is stolen, this is going to not leak your real email address. Emergency access is also pretty crucial to set up, especially for families. You never know when your kid forgets their password or, God forbid, something else happens. In that scenario, you will at least not lose access to the personal information of your family members. Okay, the next feature is more about convenience. Since NordPass is a secure storage app, I use it to store my notes, confidential documents, and even credit card data. In order to not add all that stuff manually, I use live text scanning to quickly create digital copies for safekeeping. Talking about data storage, NordPass allows 3 gigabytes per year, so don't hesitate to fill your vault with files and documents. Oh, and if you're sick of using Google Authenticator for website logins, NordPass now features its own TOTP authenticator. This is a big 2026 update. Users have been asking for this for a long time, and here it is. This is way more convenient as the browser extension can autofill those verification codes with a single click instead of wasting all that time when you have to go to Google Authenticator on your phone. And to protect your family, you don't have to look far or spend a lot. Just check the link in the description to get the best password manager deal for your family. At the end of the day, NordPass Family fixes one of the biggest weak points that I noticed in my own household: messy, weak, repeated, shared passwords, including those holding payment data and sensitive information. With NordPass Family, I can keep all this data encrypted, protected, and only accessible by my family and me without any complications, and I recommend you follow my example. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more advice on how to keep your family safer online. All right, thanks for watching this NordPass review. I'll see you soon.